Good morning. This episode is going to be about how to make sure your guests know your boundaries and how to treat the guests when they come over. And this episode will also talk about what you should provide for the guests, for purchase, of course, when they're over here to make sure that their stay is as enjoyable as possible. But first, they need to know their boundaries. Let's start now. Let me take you to the off-limits room. I call this the tomato room. This is the off-limits room, which means they cannot go or look inside there. The tomato room. Now we have a fridge, but there's not really a sign on it, but they should just automatically know they should just stay out. I mean, there's an application here, so if they see that, they can inquire. Alright, so when you open your fridge, you want to make sure you have signs in here. You need permission to be in here and money for any items you may want to purchase. See owner for further details. And if you want your guests not to go on a certain part of the fridge, you need to make sure you have a sign for this too. I mean, if it's not obvious enough. Alright, so now we want to go back over here. And see, we have a desk. We want to label it Activity Station. Alright. And we want to come over here. We want to make sure we want to make sure your guests know which chair not to sit in, for starters. This is my chair, and my guests will be written up if they get caught sitting in it. So let me show you where the guest chairs are. I have not put signs on them yet, but I'm going to put a sign right here labeling guest chair number 1. And this will be guest chair number 2. Alright, now we want to show you the desk. This area of the desk right here is my desk. It's Chip's desk. Guests caught outside of the guest desk, boundaries will be written up. And we also want to show them which part of the desk that they get. This is the gaming computer right here, which means the guests have no business anywhere else except for this area. So this is welcome guests. This is your side of the desk starting at this red line here, all the way to the edge of the desk right here. Please consider this your only warning. Do not cross the red line, stay on your side. You also want to let the guests know. You can put signs if you want to on these drawers, which drawers are for guests to just look in and peek at your stuff, or you can just make sure you label them. This is off limits to guests, which I'm about to do after this video. Alright, so now we want to make sure we provide snacks for our guests, at a price of course. So we have Chip Snack Shack list right here. So we have an open bag of Cheetos here, right? So we want to make sure our guests know that they can have a handful of Cheetos for 50 cents. And make sure if it's an open bag, you let them know that the whole bag is not available. So we have Oreos here. We want to make sure we let them know that it's $1 per bag inside the box and not for the whole box. Fudge brownies right here, they are $3.99 a box. We have Butterfinger Bites, $1.19 or 2 for 2. Got 2 bags there. York Patties, they're 25 cents per patty or 3 for $1. We have Breath Savers, $1.19 per roll or 2 for 2. We have batteries, $5.79 per pack. Please ask Chip about the beverage bar. And I had just showed you the beverage bar a little bit ago. And we have an ultra secret rare treat. We have Twinkies available. There's 2 left. They're $10 per Twinkie because of the shortage of Twinkies in this world. And this is how you want to treat your guests. Make them feel comfortable. Let them know that you care. You want to make sure you have everything available that they need. Hold on. We also have nail clippers. Have them available for rental too. Your price is your own discretion, but be nice.